Be me. In class. Taking to some girl who p cute/10. Asking her about the homework. Someone says we look like we date. She makes a llama face. WTF, I would never. MFW. 8 years late. Be me. Talking to friends online. Yeah, Anon is a cutie, he looks like insert famous handsome person. Yeah, Anon, you're really mysterious, do you really have a GF? MFW. 2 weeks from now. Be me. Sitting at the coffee shop near my house. Dressed okay. Thick Latin brace face cutie walks in. Fat ass.jpg. We lock eyes. I'm laughing at something on my phone, so as I look up I'm smiling. She smiles back and does the well face. Huh, fuck is this bitch.exe. I get up holding eye contact. Walk up to her. Hey, what's your name? I say this, pissed off, almost mad dogging her. She giggles and says something I can't pronounce but sounds like Lake in Jalisco. My name's Anon, I've been waiting for you to get here. Game.jpg. She says stop but it sounds like a orgasm. How old are you, Anon? I like your outfit BTW. At this point I'm rock hard and it's digging into my pants and I'm sure she can see it if she looked down. I don't even try to hide it. I look her in the eyes slow and then glance at her turquoise pendant hanging between her Aztec cherries stuffed into her tri-blend plastic ass t-shirt. Wait, that necklace is the same as mine. Hold that thought, your necklace. Oh, this, yeah, I bought it at a thrift shop back in Alaska. You like it? I'm gonna marry this girl. Out of nowhere people start screaming. Fire starts blazing from the kitchen swing doors. Naked Mexicans run out on fire and screaming jalapeno puta penja or whatever. I look back at her and she's literally sucking on my dick. I wake up. Drenched in sweat. MFW. It's not a meme, he hates minorities. This fucking guy hates melanin-afflicted people with a passion. I'll tell the story. Be me, 12, live in Shaw's old neighborhood. Guy is known to be very nice, huge and willing to help people reach stuff way up high etc. He has a Halloween party one year. Tons of decorations, lights and candy. We're all in his backyard, sun went down and we're dancing to the DJ he hired. Black guy spills drink on little kid in front of Shaw. All the adults go quiet. I keep dancing because I didn't know what Shaw was like. Shaw grunts, what the fuck was that? Huh, boy. What, do you have rocks in your head? Guy says it wasn't a big deal, kid isn't crying or anything. Shaw goes ballistic. 200 years ago you would have been the fucking butler for this party and you don't even have the decency to apologize? People start trying to leave. Shaw dashes through the crowd, knocking people down left and right like a bulldozer. Slams the gate closed, reaches over and padlocks it from the outside. Nobody leaves until this nigger learns some manners. Black dude sprints to the fence, trying to hurdle over it. My mom calls the police, just says it's happening again. Shaw throws a can of soda at the back of the guy's head, slows him down a bit. Shaw grabs his leg right as he's about to get over the fence. You want to act like a monkey? Huh, boy. Shaw swings him around twice and lets go. Guy slams into tree face first. Stumbles getting up, clearly concussed and bleeding profusely. Shaw grabs him, hoists him over his back. Shaw has him over his shoulders, stomach down. Shaw grips his neck like a bear, holding him in place. Starts trying to break his back, really hammering down the guy's legs with his arm. Guy is screaming bloody murder, trying to apologize. You people are a fucking cancer. Shaw repositions the guy. Fucking tombstones him. Grabs a noose from his shed. Mom makes us leave through his house. No idea what happened. Be me. Pretending to be Chantel. My Tinder is blowing up after I mass swiped approval of every single option that came up while watching TV. Look at my matches. WTF. See the guy who bullied me in HS in my DMs. No, he has a thin and beautiful GF. Start flirting with him. He wants to get fucked by Chantel's saggy tits. Ask him if he's hard for me. He shows me his dick. Screenshot and send it to his GF. Find out she dumped him and he relapsed into alcoholism. MFW, he was cucking a 10/10 of a quart with a goblina. MFW, there's a beautiful woman out there who has to live with the fact that obese emoji tits Chantel was gonna steal her man. Me. Still dating my high school sweetheart when I enlist. Until all of 3 weeks into boot camp. When I discover she's getting dug out by Jody. It's actually a guy I've known since toddlerhood. Pick related. Vow to brutally end him. Finally get my chance at random one night nearly 18 months later on my first leave. Happening upon him late one night. Leap out of the window of a moving car. Run him to ground in a park. He screams like a fucking bitch while I beat and ragdoll him. Decide to drown him in the fountain. Some guy yells from across the street before I can finish him off in Davy Jones's locker. Give him some kicks, stomps, and slaps before fleeing just as the first cop is arriving. Lol, he was so butthurt by that he dumped her. But that thing of women getting turned on by guys who beat up their husbands or boyfriends is not always true. She regards me as a psychopathic animal and will not speak to me to this day. Me. Girl at martial arts gym is really intent on being the tough girl. Rides a motorcycle to the gym, leather outfit, pixie cut, etc. Normally ride my bike to the gym but the chain broke so I walk instead. After class she says she didn't see my bike. Tell her my plight. Alright Anon, let me drive you home. Never been on a motorcycle so I get really close and hold on tight. She finds this funny. When we get to my house she says, you know, I felt you against my butt. What? Your package I mean. Gives me the eyes while looking me up and down. Pee-pee and cooter time. I don't know where to go from here Desu. I'm not sure if her tough girl shtick is going to result in it was a one-night stand, Anon, or if she's wondering why I haven't asked her on a date, or maybe she considers gym time to be a date. She does seem to be more handy than usual while rolling, but that could be my imagination. Me. Go to funeral with my dad for lady who was a sister of my dad's but I didn't know her that well. Getting introduced to family members. See cousin who's one of the lady's sons. I'm taller than him by about 5 inches and in excellent physical condition by comparison. As we are shaking hands he squeezes mine, openly inviting a conflict of strength, man to man. Veins start growing in my head, face and neck at this open and blatant display of disrespect at a formal function. Tighten my grip slightly. A ball of boiling tension starts forming between us, making the environment seem as if the room is being boiled in a giant iron-burning bowl. Crush his hand and before he can react I lean back, throw his entire body into the air by raising my arm as I lean backwards. I catch him by the same arm, twist around and land him back where he was standing in 11 seconds. He sees a physical manifestation of a hydraulic press crushing his hand. I continue shaking his hand as sweat droplets start dripping down his face and head. Ahuga! I declare as I do 360-degree turn and walk away, mogging all the men standing in that room, soon to lay claim to all of their wives and daughters. Me. Bored out of my mind. Try online dating one last time. Go on /sock/ Go to kick meetup thread. Nothing but faggots and bitches that will only talk to you if you want to buy their nudes. Not one single normal woman that wants to make friends IRL. Not one decent person willing to make friends. Not one single girl who just wants to chat with random strangers, meet up and get off or even be fucked buddies. It's just whores trying to make it in the OnlyFans simp market. Every single last woman. Is this what normies say I was really missing out on? In for socialize IRL. I can't say anything interesting enough to take their goddamn eyes off of their phones. They're also visibly uncomfortable and don't want to be approached. The get laid and socialize arguments are just ploys designed to gaslight you into integrating with their miserable world of gossip, drama and cuckoldry. I never hated women in this gay society so much before. I'm so fucking glad I was born with the ability to go without talking to anyone and still be mentally okay. Be me a year ago, 36. Be maybe Norwood 2 barely, very slow gradual loss. Hair suddenly starts coming out in clumps, clogging shower. Grab some mid 5%, most hair loss stops but no regrowth. Start feeling wind on my scalp in ways I had never before. 3 months later hop on Dute stride, hair loss stops a few weeks later. Months later start seeing shedding of teeny tiny baby hairs. Regrowth. 9 months and regrow keeps continuing, hair looks better than 5 years ago, totally back in the barely Norwood 2 but maybe that's just the shape of your head that no one but you actually recognizes as being bald or receding. Got topical fin/6% minoxidil a month ago. Feel scalp and remaining bald area, feel little peach fuzz as teeny tiny baby hairs push up. Brothers, I'm going back to Norwood 1, wag me. Be me. Helping out off season for local camp. Chopping bay laurels edged. Need to move big log. Thighs is we lift.png. No anon don't do it, it's too risky. Get down to Zercher. Dear Lord. Zercher that bitch ass log. Lose grip then drop it after moving it a few feet. Laughs were had. It was a good day.